thriller that I wrote, directed, produced, and also funded. And I'm also the lead actor in it. And it's been an amazing project. I'm from New York, born and raised. I actually don't have prior film experience. It was actually my first feature film. Never did a short or commercial or anything like that. But I had this moment. I was always a great storyteller. I've had a lot of crazy moments in my life, especially being from New York, being from the Lower East Side, Manhattan, and I just remember talking to my fiance once, being like, I got this crazy story, and it's I want to find a writer to, turn it into a movie. And I was going like back and forth with this idea, and she goes to me one day like, "Why don't you do this, writer? You're always talking about it. Why don't you just do it?" And they gave me this moment of, just a pivotal moment in my life where I was like, "You know what? Maybe I will." And I just dedicated, about 3, 4 years of my life, learning this new craft and developing this story and making it come to life. And now to be able to get it distributed to AMC theaters nationwide has been huge. We just had our premiere at AMC Lincoln Square yesterday night, and it was an amazing turnout. It was about 250 seats in the theater. They were all packed out, and I'm so excited for tomorrow and the release.
Very cool. Now, you went to NYU, and you think, oh, great film school, but you went to NYU to be a businessman, right?
I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, which is funny because every time someone's like, "Oh, you went to NYU? Did you go to Tisch?" And I was like, "No, actually, I didn't. It's a business." But it's funny because that part is actually why I feel like I was able to do the distribution side, the producing side, and even the directing side. It came those parts came a lot easier in a way because I was able to manage it more of a business aside from the creative side that I had, where I had this vision. And that's also why I didn't want to sell the script, because I did have offers for other.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. We are KSHP Radio, Las Vegas Commercial Real Estate Radio Show. We are with 107.1 FM, 1400 AM. And we are now also with the top 5 social media platforms, which is Facebook Live, LinkedIn, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. And then we'll be sharing the link to other platforms as well. So a lot more folks can actually watch our show and comment. My name is Carlos Moreno. And my name is Carlos Moreno. I am with Agora Realty and Management, Nevada, LLC. My license number is 44851. And today I also have a special guest with me, and I'm not quite ready. Okay. But her name is Lindsay Davino, first choice business broker. Lindsay, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
You. So I wasn't ready. I didn't have my headset on. Yes. So typically I have we have our guests present, but we've now able to do the broadcasting from wherever, anywhere. So we'll just send the link. So it's working. So I'm still learning. That's the bottom line. Lindsay, thank you for making time to meet with us today.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Okay. So Lindsay is a commercial, or I'm going to say business broker. She helps folks buy and sell businesses. And we'll talk to Lindsay in a little bit and bring her on and go in detail into what she does and how she helps the community. So give us a few minutes. I'll bring on Lindsay back. Within the commercial real estate arena, I represent buyers and sellers, tenants and landlords of commercial properties. So that's what I do. But I also have a team like Lindsay that do different things. I have attorneys. I have commercial uh, business brokers like Lindsay, um, and all kinds of different services that a small business owner will need once you are open for business or if you are interested in opening a business. So, one of the things I want to talk about today too is this week, Tuesday, um, last Tuesday, the 28th, I'm part of Agora Realty and Management, but also they're a development company. So part of that is we just broke ground on Hilo Park, which is off the old site for Texas Station and Fiesta Rancho. That city of North Las Vegas already gave Agora the green light to break ground on the first 11 acres out of 73 acres. And that's like I said, the site where the Fiesta Rancho and the Texas Station Casino used to be. That's going to be 73 acres in total. It will include a 158,000 square foot indoor arena. Next week, I'm meeting with a gentleman that's a professional soccer player looking to open a 40,000 square foot indoor soccer arena there. So, a lot of great things happening in that side of North Las Vegas. 100, $380 million injection to that development. So it's going to be really nice. It's people are, social media and the news are calling it comparing it to downtown Summerlin experience. So I think there's a lot of great things going to be going on there. We're talking to a lot of big companies, fine dining, restaurant experience, a lot of retails. And we're also going to have quick serve restaurants. So it's going to be a mix of things, and I think it's going to be very exciting. That project's probably going to be done by end of Q3, quarter three of 2023, 26, around that time, third quarter of 2026. So great news there. So also the plan with my show is to help someone, help them prepare them whether they're looking to sell a business, like we're going to be talking today, or somebody that's looking to um, open a business. You know, we have everybody from the attorney to somebody can help you form your LLC to, you know, if you're looking to sell or buy a business, and then so we have that. I'll be talking a little bit about some other properties that I have on market now, and every week, every time I'm on the show, I bring on a different uh, guest so that they talk about different things that how they help. That's helping a business owner. So if somebody wants to hear about a topic that maybe we haven't discussed in the show, feel free to reach out, and I'll work on bringing on that professional to talk and ask questions. So, Lindsay, you still hear us? Hello? Okay, so I think we lost Lindsay. Okay, we'll wait for Lindsay for a little bit. Let me talk a little bit more about different projects that we have going on. Lindsay, are you back on?
Yeah, I can hear the.
Hello? I heard you for a little while.
Hear me
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
now.
now?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, hopefully it's
Okay. So, all right, let's jump into your experience, how you help people, time in the business, and that type of stuff, and so that our folks get to know you a little bit better. They've heard you before, but now they can actually hopefully see you too. Okay. All right. We're having some difficulties with the connection, I guess. But anyways, moving forward, I want to jump into another development that we have going on, and that is North Las Vegas Gateway. And so, let me know if Lindsay comes back on.
I will.
And then, so North Las Vegas Gateway, that's another big development. That's 29 acres of combined with commercial, retail, medical, and then we'll also have office space there. So we're looking at 29 acres. We have a couple of drive-through spaces left. We have big brand names also already in the mix there, so that those businesses help these smaller to medium businesses, with exposure and traffic. So you let me know when Lindsay's back on. Okay.
She's there.
Is she on?
Yeah.
Lindsay, can you hear us? Hello. All right, we'll keep going.
She can hear you. Tell her to unmute herself.
Can you unmute yourself, Lindsay?
She's talking. She can hear you.
You can hear me, but we cannot hear you. The show is live, so it's real.
Tell Lindsay to unmute herself.
Can you unmute?
I was able to hear her earlier, but
Yeah, we were here now.
yeah. Well, go ahead and finish what you're saying because she keeps jumping back in.
So, anyways, the North Las Vegas Gateway development, we have spaces available for retail, and one of the advantage with the company that I represent is that we can actually turn over spaces that are turnkey. So, if you're a beauty salon and you need special plumbing, we can do that. If you're a medical use and you're dental and you need, whatever equipment and the plumbing and electrical you need, the rooms, the setup, we could do all that. We'll put you in contact with our architect team, and then go through your layout, and then we'll custom build your space to your requirements for your business. So that's a great benefit. If you choose to have it done on your own, that's also an option. We're not locked in. You don't have to do this or that with us. You can pick and choose what you want to do, and then we can back into that on the contract. So we have that that option and opportunity to be able to do that. Like I said, that is composed of retail, medical, and office space there. We have also a culinary school that's looking into that, which is probably going to be somewhere around 40,000 folks per month coming through there. That's going to be a great benefit to the businesses that are already there because that's exposure. If you're a retail store, clothing, restaurant, and that type of stuff. So that development is also going to be a incubator for small business owners. So businesses are just starting out, and say if you're a restaurant, it's going to cost you on the low, I'm going to say 120 to 200,000 to build it out if you build something out from scratch. So if you are starting out, then we can actually help you out, build it out for you, and then you don't have to spend all that money. And then once you grow, and then people know about you, then now maybe you start out with a 500 square foot location, small. Now you can move into a bigger brick and mortar location. So that's one of the great things. Is Lindsay still on the line? What's the number to call?
221
221
7283.
7283. Lindsay, if you're hearing me, can you dial in at 702-221-7283?
Yeah, wherever she is,
It's just a
Keeps
connection. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
the connection back.
If you, Lindsay, if you can call in 702-221-7283. We'll give her a couple of minutes and then for call in. Hopefully she can hear us.
It's a bad connection.
So while we wait for Lindsay, then let me go over a few properties that I have on the market now. Actually just met with another restaurant owner. Um, Restaurant is off of Tropicana and Eastern, 4,000 square foot. It's actually a dual use. It could be a restaurant, and then 3,000 square foot. It has about 1,000 square foot that could be a it could be either pizzeria or a bakery. It's combined, but it's a huge kitchen. It's got all the equipment pretty much. I'm going to say 95% of the equipment it's already in place. So if somebody's interested in that space and for lease, it's a sublease situation that's left probably 4 years left into that lease with another 5-year option. So 9 years in total remaining on that lease, sublease. We could potentially negotiate with the ownership to try to do a direct lease with the owner of the property. So if somebody's interested, feel free to contact me, 702-236-3828. Also, I have another restaurant on North Las Vegas. That's on Cary and Revere area. That's a smaller space with 1,200 square feet. Asking $2 a foot on that one to start. Landlord is requesting a minimum of a 3-year commitment. Has no equipment in the building now. However, because our company is pretty big, we have equipment in different warehouses throughout the city. And so a lot of that equipment is available for somebody that, you could save yourself an extra $20,000, $30,000 by not buying that equipment. It won't belong to the tenant, but we'll put an equipment list where the equipment is part of the landlord's ownership. However, the tenant can use it at their disposal, and just the only thing is that you maintain it as you go. As things break down or whatever, then you are responsible for repairs. But you can use it initially to open a restaurant. You're going to need refrigeration, obviously, freezers, fryers, griddles, stoves. So we have a lot of that stuff. So if somebody's interested in that location, again, 1,200 square foot, has grease trap, the hood, all the compartment sinks, or the plumbing that the health department requires for a restaurant, has all of that. Again, my number for more information on that one is 702-236-3828. So we couldn't get I don't believe we couldn't get.
You have our number?
Yes, I do. Give us 1 second. Can you mute me? If she can give it up, she's okay with that. But so, anyways, if you're interested in pre-leasing, feel free to contact me. Again, my number is 702-236-3828. Both North Las Vegas Gateway and Hilo Park are going to be two of our big development projects there, but we do have other developments that are a little bit smaller. However, still going to be good location. I have another development 16,000 square feet, which is probably about a mile and a half from North Las Vegas Gateway on North Las Vegas. And so we have a lot of opportunity. Folks that are looking at it now are excited to get started because they see if you're, Hilo Park, for instance, North Las Vegas development. Also, we have another plaza that's seeing probably about 2.5 million visitors per year. At North Las Vegas Gateway, we're expecting to see, upwards of 3 million visitors per year there. So a lot of exposure for all kinds of businesses. We have, and we are in contact with other big business owners, big companies that are gonna help the medium to small business because that's what they do. They bring in the traffic, and then they help the smaller business owners have all that exposure. So also that's one of the things I always say when you're looking for new location to lease or to purchase for your business as an owner occupied. That's one of the things you want to look at. You want to look at that there's traffic. There's a big anchor tenant there that will help. And that means a big Walmart or Home Depot, something like that can help expose your business to a lot more people. Typically, they create that much of traffic that has a big impact on the smaller business owners. And so another great another thing to look at too when you're looking at a property that you're looking to purchase or to lease is look at the parking ratio. Look at if you're a restaurant, you're going to need a certain type of parking. You're going to have traffic in and out. You need to have at least around five parking spaces per per 1,000 square feet. So something to look at, something to have in consideration when you are looking at space.
No, that's our number.
So when you look at property to lease, that's very important. Also look at when we send you properties, then you can take a look at the traffic counts in the morning, in the middle of the day, and in the evening. See what it looks like on the weekends. What does that traffic look like? Because you may have a great location, but it's only good for Monday through Friday because it's mainly warehouses and factories and where a lot of workers are, which is good. But you got to know that before going into whatever business you're going to open, right? So good way to look at how your business and what you're getting into before you sign. So do we have Lindsay on the line?
I think so.
Lindsay? We got you. That's what matters. I don't know, our video. I don't know what happened, but we have you on. Mark, can you lower the volume on hers? On mine. Lindsay? Okay. So I was telling folks, can you crank it up a little more on hers? I was introducing you about your, what you do, a business broker. So can you talk a little bit about yourself, time in business, and what you do to help folks with how to sell their business or purchase a business? Less. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So when somebody's looking to sell a business, what are few of the first items you want to look at when somebody reaches out to you? Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So is that part of the process to help the seller determine their value or okay. Uh-huh. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. So oh, I see. So, if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying that if a business owner is paying themselves out of the business, they have a salary, they pay their car, they pay the insurance out of there. Once they leave, that money technically that expense is not going to be there, so that'll be a revenue added to the business. Yeah. Right. Y- Yeah. 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 So documentation is crucial in that situation. Yeah. And yes, yes. And then I know that we're going through a uh, starting to, the baby boomers are starting to retire, and that's a lot of business owners. They're saying there's what is it about 10,000 per day, 10 to 11,000 baby boomers retiring. A lot of those folks are business owners. And so there's going to be a lot of opportunity, but there's going to be a lot of, folks that are maybe trying to take advantage of that situation somewhat. And so, what do you know about that, and what can you tell us? Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 Right. Yeah, I agree with you. When selling a business, obviously I don't sell businesses, but I can see it from a outsider. But I know that confidentiality is a big piece for a business owner. Obviously, he doesn't want his team or employees to know that the business is for sale, because the fear is that, okay, my employees might leave, they may think everybody's gonna get fired or whatnot, and then you may start losing good key people. So how do you work through that process so that the confidentiality uh, piece is covered? Okay. Okay. Stays on. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Very important. Very important. When it comes to the when you got a seller, uh, you have a buyer. Now we're going through the process. Who writes up that contract? Is it you, or the attorney, or the buyer's attorney, the seller's attorney? Who takes care of that usually? Or, okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Okay. Great. Yep. And you're probably going to pay way, way more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Lindsay, great information. We'll bring you back on and we'll figure out the video situation. But thank you for that information. I would like you to give out. Yeah, I would like you to give out your info if somebody wants to, get a hold of you or has any questions regarding your realm of work with the business sales or purchase. So if you would please. Thank you, Lindsay. We'll bring you back on another time. But again, thank you for your information. Thank you for making time to be on the show today. My All right, Lindsay. Thank you. My name's Carl. Okay, thank you. My name's Carlos Moreno with Agora Realty. Again, thank you for making time to listen to our show. If you have any questions regarding any of the properties I mentioned or any other property within the city or surrounding states, my number is 702-236-3828. Again, thank you and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.